Hello everyone, this is Anson from AnsonAlex.com, and in this video I'm going to show you what application I use to record my software tutorials on Mac. I've been recording software tutorials on Mac for over a decade, and one of the reasons that I actually choose Mac to record more of my tutorials is because of this software. I use Windows quite a bit, but I just don't find it very inviting to produce software tutorials because of how clunky all of the software is. On Mac, however, that's different. Now, before I show you that application, I do want to show you how to quickly record a video on your Mac for those of you who are looking for the quick and easy solution. So here we are on my computer, and all I need to do really is to press Command, Shift, and 5. And you'll notice that my mouse turns into this little camera icon, and I have some screen recording options down here at the bottom. You'll notice I have these two options to either record the entire screen or to record a selected portion. So if I just choose record entire screen, that's what it's on by default, I can just click anywhere. It wants me to choose which monitor because I have 3 monitors here. So if I just click on this monitor, it is now recording. And if we go up here to the menu bar, you'll notice that this is how we can tell it's recording. This little symbol, and if we click on it, it stops the recording and it saves it just kind of like a screenshot. And I can click to open it up and we can view this recording. Now, this recording doesn't actually have sound in it, however. So you'll notice my mouse moving. If I was scrolling on the page, we would see all of that. But it doesn't have sound, but that is a quick way to get a recording done on Mac. And I do want to mention at this point, I'm sorry if the video quality for this video isn't as good as usual. In order to show you how I record, I've had to record this video differently. So I'm actually recording my computer screen with this iPhone right here, and I'm not using the software that I always use because I'm going to show you that software. So I just want to mention that I'm also recording with a different microphone because of that as well. Okay, so before I get into my secret software that I absolutely love, I want to mention one other software, and that is called ScreenFlick. Okay, so I have ScreenFlick open on my computer, and this application is definitely an honorable mention. I do use this application. Actually, some of the other companies that I work with use this application. So this is great if you're trying to record on your Mac, you want audio as well, you can use whatever audio device you'd like, and then you're going to be kind of exporting that to be edited in some program that maybe isn't on Mac or it's on a different computer. This will give you the absolute raw footage, so full quality video, full quality raw audio. ScreenFlick is a great tool. It does cost money, as does the program that I'm about to show you, but they're great tools and that's why they cost money. So honorable mention for ScreenFlick if you're looking to record your screen with good quality audio and then you're exporting it, maybe sending it to an editor or something like that. Okay, so now here's the moment that you've all been waiting for, and this has been asked numerous times on my YouTube channel over the years. What application do I use? Guys, I use ScreenFlow, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so as you can see on my screen right now, I'm at the ScreenFlow website. So this is where you can purchase it. Like I said, it does cost money. I'm not even sure what it costs right now because I usually do upgrades, $169. You know, when I started using this application, it cost $30. But I started over a decade ago, and it is honestly the best screen recording software on Mac. And what I really love about it is it records your screen, you can capture raw audio from whatever audio source you want, but it's also a video editing application that I absolutely love. It's the most user-friendly application that I've ever used. So I use it for editing my footage that isn't just screen recording, that's done on a normal camera, like this footage right here. This is going to be edited in ScreenFlow. Okay, so now let's open it up and take a look. So once you have ScreenFlow installed and all that sort of thing, you can open it up, and this is normally the screen that you will first see, and you'll notice that we can take a new recording from here. Alternatively, if we had already done a recording on, say, like a GoPro, which is what this is recorded on, I could just open up a new document, and I could say what dimensions I want that to be, so what resolution essentially, the frame rate, and then I could import that video into that particular project. But since I'm talking about using ScreenFlow for screen recording, we would go to this new recording area. We would choose what we want to record. So by default, it's recording my iMac. I have 2 other monitors, so I could choose one of those monitors if I wanted. I could also record from some of my cameras that I've got around here, different microphones. But default, I want to record my iMac. And then right now I'm using a USB Pre 2 audio interface for my audio, so I want to record that as well. And then we would hit record. And I want to show you this, and this is why I'm filming with my iPhone today, because I wouldn't be able to show you this if I was using ScreenFlow, right? It's like behind the scenes when you're usually doing that recording. So now we're recording with ScreenFlow. Okay, we can just like minimize this and go to the desktop so we can see something in the video, get info. Okay, now to stop your ScreenFlow recording, you're just going to press Command-Shift-2 on your keyboard. You'll notice that it now pops up in ScreenFlow. Hey everyone, this is Anson from the future. I've come back after editing this video and I want to show you some cool features here in ScreenFlow, but shooting it through my iPhone, it was very pixelated and I didn't like the quality, especially when I'm talking about the power of using ScreenFlow. So I've come back and I'm now redoing that part of the video. So if things look a little disjointed, that's why. But I want to show you some of the cool things here in ScreenFlow. So we're actually kind of in Inception right now because we're editing the video that you are watching. Right? I just want to show you that it does function like a full video editing platform. So right now down here in the timeline, I have the footage from the GoPro where you were seeing me on screen earlier. Then I have the audio from the GoPro, which was actually a lav microphone. And I have also imported the video from my iPhone, which was shooting this up here, which is the actual computer screen. Right? And that's what I didn't like the quality of. So that's why you can see how ScreenFlow looks a lot better now. I realized this when I was trying to zoom in down here and I saw how pixelated it was and everything. So I'm not going to show you everything there is here in ScreenFlow. If you guys want a full tutorial on ScreenFlow, let me know and I will get that out here for you. But I do want to show you a few features since we're already in here. So over here at the top right, you can use all of your editing tools. And so this tool right here is for editing the video as a whole. So you would choose one of the actual video tracks. And you'll notice that you can change the scale and you'll see what I had to do to this video that I shot with my iPhone because it wasn't exactly level and everything. So I've really modified that one quite a bit. You can see what I've done to it up here. You can change the saturation, brightness, and you can see I've done that. I also had to do that for the GoPro video because I wasn't using enough light in that video as well. Over here, we can do all of our audio changes. So I would have to click on an audio track and then I can go to the audio area. And I usually mix it to mono is the first thing that I do. And then you can choose whether or not you want to use these smooth volume controls. They're pretty helpful. And then a couple helpful audio filters are the AU Dynamics Processor, the AU Graphics EQ. These are all default on a Mac computer. And then the Apple AU Peak Limiter. There are some other tutorials out there that go into detail about editing your audio. I'm not going to do that, but this is where you would do it in ScreenFlow. We can do things with video motion. If we're doing a screen recording, I would have the option to show the mouse pointer. If you've noticed some of my tutorials, as you're watching right now, you'll see the blue circle around my mouse. That's because of this attention effect. I also have a click effect. So boop, if I click, you'll notice I get that little circle. So that's what that does. You can do call outs, so you can zoom in and highlight parts of the screen. You can add annotations. You can add text, and then this last option allows you to work with all of your audio and video files and images. So you can, add images in here and then zoom in on them. All of that sort of cool video editing stuff can be done here in ScreenFlow. So again, I wanted to show you how to actually start a recording, and to do that, I couldn't be using ScreenFlow. So that's why I tried to show you recording on the iPhone, but the quality just wasn't there. I think this is a lot better for all of you. By the way, when you're done, here's another cool thing I really like about ScreenFlow is you can export. So you can go to File and Export, and you can choose all your settings. You'll see, I can choose all sorts of things in here. We can export it as basically raw footage, audio, everything. But if you are a YouTuber, you can just go to Publish To, and you can publish it straight to YouTube. And there you can see there's some other options in there as well. It works. When you guys see my tutorials on my channel, I publish them straight to YouTube right out of ScreenFlow. You add your title, description, tags right here in ScreenFlow. And then as soon as it kind of exports and gets uploaded to YouTube, I go in and I just make sure that everything looks good. I can even add my thumbnail here in ScreenFlow, so I turn on monetization. I set the language after it uploads, things like that, but pretty much everything's done in ScreenFlow, so it works really, really good. So I hope you all found this video helpful. It's something that it's the first time I've ever shared on YouTube. It's not a secret application by any means, but I don't hear people talking about it that much. And this application is absolute fire. It is so easy to use, and you can do pretty much anything that you can do in any other video application. This is like the biggest secret or my most powerful weapon in my arsenal for how I make my tutorials and how I publish my content. So I hope you all found it helpful. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up here on YouTube or a comment below. And if you'd like to see more technology tips and tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I have for you for now. This is Anson from AnsonAlex.com.